good, good will follow. If you think evil, evil will follow. That was a quote I heard by Dr. Joseph Murphy like 2 years ago that really changed my perspective on how I view things now. And I aim to do the same to you now. Hello everyone, I'm Kiya, and on today's Science Talk, I will be talking about how the placebo effect is related with the subconscious mind. Well, first off, we need to understand what the placebo is and what the placebo effect is. The placebo is a fake or dummy treatment with no known medical benefits. And a placebo effect is the phenomena when someone experiences positive benefits after the administration of the dummy treatment. So it's basically a person feeling better after taking like a sugar pill that is labeled as a medicine, alright? So, now, what triggers a placebo effect? Well, there are many reasons to this phenomena, but I'll only be talking about a few of them here. So, a placebo can be triggered by the following things. Behavior changes. So, when you're sick, it is only the natural human instinct to be more aware and be more conscious about your lifestyle choices. So, like, for example, when I'm sick, I tend to lean towards more healthier options like healthier foods and exercising more and resting well. These improvements in your lifestyle choices ends up in an overall benefit which results in the placebo effect. Now, another one is altered perception. Well, it can also be called plastic conditioning. It is a type of learning process in which a person associates an item with a positive or a negative experience. Like last night, I had too much Korean barbecue. Now my stomach really hurts. Now I don't even want to think about Korean barbecue because it will just give me a really bad ache and it just makes me want to vomit. So this is what you call an altered perception. Another one is way more scientific, like brain chemicals. Well, when a person is in a positive environment and feels more calm, it is the brain's natural response to send endorphins, which makes the person feel better, aka the placebo effect. Now, the fourth one being remission. Remission is a phenomena when a person's disease or whatever they're feeling, like whenever they feel sick, like common cold or fever, dies down on its own. So it's a natural process, to say the least. Now, moving on to our main topic, the subconscious mind and how it is related with the placebo effect. Well, to first understand that concept, we need to know what the mind is, and we need to know what parts of the mind are, like we need to know the parts of it. So, what is the mind? Well, a mind is the software of the brain. So it is our intellect. It makes us aware of the things around us and it allows us to experience the world around us. So, well, imagine this. Picture your mind as an iceberg presented over here. Well, the tip of the iceberg is the conscious mind, and the submerged part, which you cannot see, is the subconscious mind. Well, your conscious mind is your logical thinking. It is your rational mind. It is the mind you think with presence. So it is like the voluntary mind. It makes the voluntary actions as does the voluntary functions. Like walking, you think about walking. Drawing, you think about drawing. You don't subconsciously think about it, but it is a voluntary action that you decide to take at present. Now, what is the subconscious mind? Well, it is the exact opposite of the conscious mind. The conscious mind is a rational mind. So, now subconscious mind is the irrational mind. It controls the involuntary movements. Like for example, when you're sleeping, you don't think about breathing, but you're breathing. And making a heartbeat, you don't think about making a heartbeat, but heartbeats on its own. So that is what the subconscious mind does. Now that we've cleared this arena, let's move on to how the subconscious mind is related with the placebo effect. Well, the placebo effect can only occur at a non-conscious level, aka the subconscious level. So, well, the placebo effect occurring at the subconscious level means that the subconscious mind is the reason for the placebo effect. Well, how does this make sense? Well, your subconscious mind only accepts what your conscious mind believes. So, if your conscious mind is thinking positively, your subconscious mind will accept that positive thought and it will root itself in your brain. But if you think negatively, then your conscious mind will send those negative thoughts to your subconscious mind, which makes you naturally believe that everything is negative, and it just creates an overall bad experiences. The subconscious mind is like a bed of soil. It accepts seed, like any seed, good or bad. It cannot differentiate between the good or bad, and it cannot give justice to any of these sorts. So now that we know how the subconscious mind accepts and processes in the overall placebo effect relating this arena, we need to also realize that we should think positively at present and we should not think negatively, because that is what your subconscious mind accepts, and when you think negatively, it just affects your health in a bad way, which is called the nocebo effect. The nocebo effect is the exact opposite of the placebo effect. It is when the person experiences negative experiences from the placebo. So with that, I'd like to conclude that this is how the subconscious mind is related to the placebo effect. Thank you.